have all kinds of rice and millet and other things people tend to add to congee in the morning. This one is called iren or imiren. No, I think it's iren. Yeah, they also have some colorful rice variants. I also can't recommend these. I think they just added some kind of food coloring. But they also have like natural kinds. They also have organic kinds. Well, let me see. I don't know. I have to look for the organic ones. I saw that they're also selling organic. I don't know if it was millet or rice. But sometimes you can't everything. You can find everything organically. But like some of it you can find. Like this one is like millet, organic. Like here, 有机 is organic. Here it also says organic in English. This one is already like mixed together, and you can just add enough water and then cook it, and then you'll have congee for Chinese breakfast. This one is called like 8 treasure rice because they like mix different rice kinds of rice together. Yeah, buckwheat rice, buckwheat. Yeah. This one is corn, organic corn, split corn, and other things you can like. People tend to use them for congee for breakfast, and yeah, some tend to buy. Some tend to buy peanuts, and these are not very like fresh anymore. So I would recommend buying packaged ones, prepackaged ones, so you can get fresh options. Okay, you can also get rice in like a few kilo packages. Like this one is 10 kilograms of normal white rice. I usually get like a big bag of rice online because it's also cheaper most of the times. Yeah. Okay, let's see what they have here. This is common in many Chinese supermarkets, fresh seafood. Some of these are already frozen. I don't tend to buy these because they often have like the smell of having been stored for a longer time, having been put into the freezer with other things without separating one item from another. And yeah, they have some river crabs, or I don't know what these are called. My son once asked me to buy 2 of them, and then he told me he wanted to cook them at home, but then he decided he wanted to keep them as pets. But they died within a few days. I don't know how to keep them for a longer time. Like he done buried them, and yeah, he was very sad. He likes animals a lot, but yeah, I didn't know how to take care of them the right way. He was trying to bond with them. At first they were always opening their arms and wanting to attack him. But then in the end they were like, I don't know, he was cuddling with them and stuff. But yeah, they can stay out of the water for a few hours. I don't know if you should cuddle with them. But yeah, he was kind of really in love with them and not wanting to eat them. So yeah, there are a lot of fish here. I'm not very good at preparing fish. I don't tend to prepare fish. Some I think are either half dead or already dead. Like some seem to have died over here. Yeah, Chinese tend to buy these fresh. They think that food has better qi if it is bought fresh, if it's still alive when you buy it. And for some, it is disgusting to see like fish being sold this way, but the Chinese think it is just better to not have it stored for such a long time. So yeah, there's some meat over here, a lot of pork. Pork is the meat that is most commonly eaten here. Some frozen dishes, and yeah, meat like pork isn't too expensive here. some other kinds of meat, maybe more expensive, like beef is really like usually more expensive. This kind of meat may also be more expensive. It's still pork with the bones, but yeah, it's like some, like just normal pork is not too expensive. So if you're a person who also eats meat, you can just get these options. I don't know if they have organic meat somewhere here. All of these kinds aren't organic, but yeah, if you don't eat organic meat, you can find a lot of meat here. It tastes a bit different from the kinds found in Austria. It's not as like I find that like Austrian pork tastes better, but yeah, if you get used to it, then it's still fine. So okay, I think there are still a few other things here, like snacks, sweets, other things you can find. Not all snacks are cheap, but sometimes you can find cheap options. And yeah, if you're like really on a budget and you really want to save money on certain items, then it's possible to find cheap items. You won't be able to get everything you may want or your children may want, but you can still save a lot of money this way. Here we have like toast. This toast, I sometimes get it for my children. I don't tend to eat it myself because it is also sweetened. I find it too sweet. But yeah, like my children used to eat it for a few months. Now they also don't tend to eat it all of the time, but sometimes I'm getting it as a backup if they just need like some kind of like something they can prepare in a short period of amount of time. And yeah, I'm going to pay, and yeah, that's about it. There are a few more things that I haven't shown you. But yeah, I think this gives a good overview of what you can get in a bigger Chinese supermarket in a small town. And oh yeah, here we have some like Starbucks Frappuccino. This one is for people who don't need to save money as much, or who are just wanting to get some coffee, which like normal coffee may be hard to get by in a supermarket. But yeah, there's some like options like cold coffee that is already prepared. Yeah, so I'm going to I'm going to pay, and then I'm going to go home, and yeah, see you in another video.